Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we posted Road to Glory content. To be honest with you guys, I definitely should post more of it because it's definitely something that I could do daily as much as I do all the stuff on my actual account. If I stream, whether that's squad battle games, whether that's Division Rivals games, Foot Champs, whatever, I might as well stream and record the experience of me playing these games to show you guys exactly what I'm doing on my Road to Glory, because as you guys know, it's a no FIFA points spent Road to Glory. So, there's a specific player that I had to buy back because honestly, I felt empty without him. You know what I'm saying? I felt empty without certain players in the team. And I'm going to show you guys who it is, okay? Some of you guys already know who it is. Renato Sanchez. I sold this guy, okay? And let me tell you guys something. I never had a bigger regret in my entire life. Not only is this card incredibly meta in this game, but he's a Portuguese player that's meta, okay? So I just had to get him back. Like, you know, I'm not crazy about Gelson Martins, but Gelson Martins is actually incredibly usable, man. I had to switch the team back to kind of what I had before, but I also kind of wanted to work with the first owner concept as well, because as you guys can see, 4 of these players are bots, but a lot of these guys are first owner as well, because I just like to work with a concept like that. All these guys on the bench are first owner and all that fun stuff, right? But I had to buy Renato Sanchez back, and you guys are going to see from this Division 1 gameplay that we're going to show why I needed him back and why I needed to put Ansu Fati back in the team, because Ansu Fati is on 7 chemistry. The whole situation with Ansu Fati and Dembele is the fact that they're both in the same position, man. I need both of them to be on full chemistry, but I prefer to have Dembele on full chemistry over Ansu Fati in regards to how they perform in game. But the reason why Ansu Fati is back in the team is because I like to use strikers that have pretty decent off the ball movement. In regards to the players that I've used so far this year, right, which to be honest hasn't really been a lot, right, because I've used Aguero, I've used Zaha and all these guys. None of these guys move attacking AI-wise like Ansu Fati does. Because Ansu Fati's base characteristics, like we said in the review when I reviewed this card, is that in the left wing position and the striker position, those are the best positions to utilize this card because its attacking AI is actually really good. Right now, this card likes to drift wide, get back inside, drift wide, get back inside. And that part of the card is very important for the formations that I'm actually using, right? So the team looks amazing, right? It's really, really fun. A lot of these guys are off position. They're going to get chemistry as I play games. There's no point of me giving them the actual position change because of the fact that these things are expensive, man. I switched from a left mid to a left wing for Ansu Fati, and that's like 1,500 coins, which is like 3 games to play, right? But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you guys how we line up with this team in game. Pretty fun. Some things are a little bit off, but we try to have fun over here with certain things, right? So, we use the 4-2-3-1, very, very basic stuff. Sometimes I like to use this formation because it's the most meta one and the most balanced in regards to width, having a striker, all that stuff. We have it set up with Mole playing in the cam position with Ansu Fati up top. CDMs are De Jong and Renato Sanchez. We have the 4-3-3 setup. Be sure to go check out Air Japes' channel for this 4-3-3 setup. I have 2 variations of it, okay? So, for this variation of the formation, we have free roam for the wingers instead of cut inside and get in behind, right? So it's just free roam on these 2 guys with Ansu Fati on false 9. The reason being for this is because the fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. It doesn't make sense to have a cut inside, get in behind instruction constantly. It really depends on the situation in the game because sometimes it's actually worth telling these guys to cut inside. It's actually more ideal to have these dudes on free roam because the way that they utilize positions on the sides is significantly better because the fullbacks are on stay back while attacking. If I have cut inside, get in behind, the only variable that I have to work with is my center mids occupying those positions that the wingers are pretty much leaving open, right? Which doesn't really make much sense because on the free roam instruction, even if I have these 2 guys over here on cover wing, if they make attacking AI runs and they notice that the wingers are on the side positions, they will still make those runs through the middle, right? Which is very, very important. I might put these guys on cover center, but it's just that attacking presence where I feel like the cover wing is really nice to have. But this is the defensive variation where I have stay back while attacking. I have a 4-3-1-2 that I've kind of been experimenting with because there are moments where I want to use a narrow formation, but I don't like using the 4-1-2-2 that much because it's too basic, it's too meta, you know what I'm saying? Like I have my brain is weird, man. Like when I'm playing FIFA, there's just certain formations and tactics that when I'm using it, I'm like, this is too meta oriented. I don't want to use it, right? Whereas, you know, the 4-3-3 that Japes uses, genius by the way, is very, very realistic to how Portugal plays in real life. So it's very fun for me personally, right? But this is how it's lined up. It was on 5 with 6 depth. I had this on 5 and 5. I might change some things here because the formation itself is so narrow that I might as well just keep this on like a 5 or 4, but then keep the width higher so that my players can actually make better runs getting in behind and all that kind of stuff. The defense, I don't know what I want to do with the defense. It's either balanced. I don't want to use drop back or pressure after possession loss, but I feel like I want to because of how this team kind of lines up. I feel like the middle is too open in these narrow formations. So I feel like when you have drop back, it actually kind of like congests that middle as much as possible. But we do have the strikers on getting behind because I feel like the off the ball movement is very ideal in those situations. But what's important is the fact that you have your fullbacks on balance instructions as well for the sides because I feel like it's very, very important. And then last but not least, we have the 4-3-3 attacking variation where we actually have the wingers to cut inside, get in behind for both of them, but then we have the fullbacks on balance so that when they cut inside and get in behind and my center mid stick into the middle positions, my fullbacks will utilize those spots right away. So those are the formations and tactics that I use for this team. Honestly, it's pretty fun to use. I think I think Koscielny and Gelson Martins are the ones that are a little bit off in regards to having a good general balance on the team, but is the team really fun to use? It definitely is. Very happy that Satal card actually came out because he's an absolute monster. Love using him. And then Kamara is an absolute monster too, man. High work rates, 3-star with pretty decent base card stats for dribbling. It's a very, very nice card to use. Really enjoy using him. Wish EA formatted this game differently because when a new promo comes out, if I played like 500 games in that week, not even over exaggerating, I'm over exaggerating, I would love to have all of the players just owned in my club from these promos because it sucks that like, you know, unless you utilize the market a lot, which to be honest with you guys, it's very boring for me. I am adapting to it because you kind of have to as a content creator, but it is very boring for me. Unless you do that, or unless you spend a lot of money on the game, it's not really ideal to even buy these cards because sometimes the price just plummets downwards, right? Like Renato Sanchez, I bought him at 230, which is a pretty good price because he's always balanced around that area, right? He always goes to like 215 to 250 during the weekend league. Sometimes it just depends, right? But because the road to the final card is significantly higher in price and we're not near February or January yet, being in November, 3 months is a long time before a card can potentially get upgraded, right? But like I said, the team is really fun to use. I got 60K to work with, so not a lot of money. But like I said, guys, if you guys want to see more Road to Glory content, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to show you guys 2 games that I was playing where I was playing in Division 1, so I'm a little bit focused, but then I'm also just praising players for being absolute monsters, specifically Renato Sanchez because he's a beautiful player. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the highlights, enjoy the gameplay, all that fun stuff. Again, guys, let me know if you want to see more of this. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. Oh, yeah, nice. Amazing.
And intercepts again. Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fan, can he do it? A goal!
Let's go, Bernardo.
Carve out the equaliser. Son, and it's a goal. Level again. Possession, but after that it's been disappointing. I'd like to see them use those wide areas around the defence, get round them as opposed to trying to go through the middle. And a chance to level it. Has eyes for goal. And a goal! Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Can they square the game? No. Frankie de Jong. On to Molly. Fruitful looking attack. It's there for him. And a goal! That's his brace! Hey. Martins. Could be. And that is how to endear yourself to... Renato Sanchez. Gelson Martins. And he's in. And another goal. It doesn't get... Fati. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Oh, it's mischievous. And a goal to seal. Disappoint. And the referee
Oh
has
my
pointed
god,
to
that's
the
a
spot.
penalty.
A penalty
What
it
is this
and a
game,
chance
man?
for them to forge ahead.
Oh my goodness
Could well
gracious.
be
Wow.
his and the penalty is converted. A
That is
goal
insane,
it is.
man.
And De Jong. And here's Martins. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. And he finds the net. No,
Let's go, baby. Get that penalty off.
it away. Dembele. Teammate available.
Let's go, baby. Good goal, Ansu Fati. Get into that position in the striker area, man. We will always wait for those angled runs right there, boys. Always.
Mollet. Here's Renato Sanchez. Dembele.
Oh, Renato Sanchez, you absolute beauty of a human being. Absolute beauty. You're gorgeous. You are gorgeous. You're a specimen of a godliness.